much like double-decker buses in London or yellow cabs in New York. These brightly colored and delightfully decorated vehicles are also a necessity on the islands.
Jeepneys are the most popular form of transportation in the Philippines. All you do is flag one down, of course, one that isn't jam-filled with people, pay the driver and get off wherever you like.
They're more than a way to get from point A to point B. They've become pieces of mobile folk art. I'm taking mine on a little sightseeing trip to the waterfront that borders this capital city.
Manila Bay, one of the most famous sites in all of the Philippines, the gateway to the South China Sea.
In the evenings, this area along Roxas Boulevard fills up with people watching the famed Manila Bay sunset. For my next adventure, I head out on a day trip to Pampanga province, about 2 hours north of Manila. The word Pampanga translates as river, and it's also the name of the estuary that runs through the center of town. Along the way, we drive past communities that are still rebuilding after being devastated by the eruption of Mount Pinatubo, which buried several towns near Pampanga in 1991. The 430-year-old San Guillermo Church in the town of Bacolor was painstakingly restored after the tragic natural catastrophe. People are slowly coming back to the area, returning to rebuild their farms and homes. I pictured Pampanga to be a scenic little town filled with quaint restaurants, a scene that has given it the reputation as the culinary capital of the Philippines. Instead, I found a modern, overcrowded city with more fast food joints than restaurants. But I'm told that this place, Everybody's Cafe, specializes in indigenous foods and is a local favorite, which in my book means I've got to check it out.
Hello, how you doing?
Fine. How about you?
Oh, I'm fabulous.
The way of cooking is,
Peta
when you
owns
cook it
Everybody's
without
Cafe,
thinking about-
and her eatery specializes in Pampangan cuisine, which blends Chinese ingredients and Spanish cooking techniques, along with a flair for the dramatic.
This is adobong pusit, or the small squids cooked in adobo. Then we have the kari-kari beef made of the beef cheeks, the face.
From the ox or the cow?
From the cow.
Nice.
Okay. And then we have the dinuguan. Our version is made of the pork pancreas and the pork blood.
And that's the blood cake, the black?
Yes, yes.
Wonderful.
Dinuguan, a blood stew, is a great example of the time-honored philosophy of waste not, want not, an approach to food from leaner and more practical times when seasonings like dried blood were popular. In fact, many Pampangan dishes also feature river-dwelling creatures like crickets and frogs.
This is the betute tugak, or the stuffed frogs. They're stuffed with ground pork. We also serve the crickets. These are the mole crickets. They're taken from rice fields. The season for crickets is now until September.
Just in time. Why is it important for you to serve these foods? In a way, it's preserving the culture, isn't it?
Yes, the Filipinos from abroad, they come here to eat the favorite home-cooked food that they used to eat before. That's why we serve it actually all year round.
The crickets are prepared here adobo style, which means they're first stir-fried, then sautéed with onions, garlic, and tomatoes, finished off with vinegar and soy sauce.
Let's see what everybody loves about these. Oh, those are good. These crickets themselves taste most like cooked cucumber. They have a very, very mild, sort of sweet, nutty flavor. I gotta tell you, these little guys are good.
The local frog, stuffed with pork, is a preparation that I haven't seen before.
I think this is a great idea, I really do. Stuffed frogs? That's good. Lots of yummy black pepper. The crispiness of the fried frog. It's a study in contrast. It's good. Still, the best part, crispy little legs.
So, how's the food?
Oh, absolutely fabulous. Really, really, really delicious.
Thank you.
One last bite of that. I'm stuffed. I gotta go. You're fabulous.
Dakal salamat.
Dakal salamat to you too. Oh, that was good. Maybe a frog to go.
Time to say so long to the island of Luzon. Tomorrow, I'm heading to the island of Palawan and going deep inside the caves of one of the world's longest underground river systems.
Aquatic spelunking is not for the faint of heart.